Okay, today we're going to be doing a walkthrough video of the campground, site-by-site walkthrough of the Corinth recreation area at the William B. Bankhead National Forest in Double Springs, Alabama. They have two campground loops. The Yellow Hammer, I think is 1 through 39, and then they got the Firefly loop, which is 30 through 52, I believe, or 51. But when you come in the campground, you come in from this way and you have to enter through an electronic gate that requires a code. And we had our code. We got here at like 2:30, check-ins at 2. We got here at like 2:30, and they had everybody's reservation posted on the board. So you just took your packet, and then you had your the little site placard that you hang on your rearview mirror. On the back of that, it had your code. But the odd thing about this place is, if you're trying to order or reserve or get a site for today or tomorrow, anyone that's available is first come, first serve, which means you can't reserve it online. So you gotta try to come in, then you get to the entry house, and yesterday nobody was there, and there's a phone number to call. It says if you want a first come, first serve site, you call the number to reserve your site. But if nobody answers, you got to wait for them to call you back. I guess then you get the code to the gate and stuff. So we just went ahead and reserved a site beforehand because we didn't want to deal with that. But anyway, our walkthrough is going to be, the first part's going to be the Yellow Hammer loop. And I couldn't find a good video online, a site-by-site video. So of the videos I went through, I just kind of picked site number 8. And it's not really, I could have picked a lot better site if I could have had access to just drive through here at the sites available, pick one, and then go up to the entry house and pay for one. I'm not sure why they do it like they do. But if you do a first come, first serve, and you call that number, I guess you just sit there and wait for somebody to call you back, or get somebody coming or going and ask them what the gate code is to get you past that electronic gate. Or you could walk down here and see the camp host and see if he can get you in. But I thought the whole system was kind of weird, and I did call ahead of time to check on how it works out, and nobody answered the phone. So that was that. I guess I could have called the recreation.gov with an 877 number or whatever and asked them, but it wasn't worth it. We're only staying here a couple nights, and it's October, I don't know, the first week in October. It's Friday morning, 2025, and we're going to do the Yellow Hammer loop and the Firefly loop all in this video. So if you want to see a particular site, just fast forward to that site, or the available sites online, just fast forward to them to look at them, because it's going to be a long video because I just walk them. This is site 29. It's on the inside. A slight slope front to back. A lot of privacy on this side. You got the camp host right here, site 1. His pad also slopes front to back. He's got a nice area for his setup. And the bathhouses, they seem to be set up the same. I've only been in 2 of them so far. They got the pretty much the push button sinks. Gives you about 3 seconds of water. And the showers are also, or the shower one, they're I'll show them to you. But 1 urinal, 1 stall, 1 shower. This is site 28. It's a big site. It looks like it might be a double pad. It's long, slopes front to back. It's flat over here. You got good privacy. And then we'll do the bathhouse first. And my wife says the women's are set up pretty much like the men's. No urinal, obviously, but 2 stalls and 1 shower, push button shower, push button sinks. Although this one here, the men's one of the sinks has handles on it. You get about 3 seconds out of this. I'm not sure how much you get out of the shower. I'll leave a comment in the under the video. I'll leave a comment after I use the showers to let you know how long that lasts. But you got that seat and you got the bench over here. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning, so I should be able to keep the video lined up. The last video I made, the sun was shining right in my camera, or right on my phone, and I couldn't see what I was filming. Okay, this is site number 2. It leans just a little bit front to back. It's got a double pad, but on the other side of your pad when you come out your door is nothing usable. It slopes down and into the woods. And this here is site 3. Pretty flat. Where the truck's parked, it does slope down front to back. It's got a nice gravel area to sit over there, but then after that it goes downhill. This is site 4. It's a little shorter pad. It's level. It's got a hump in the middle, but it's pretty level. And then the bathroom is right there. This loop has 2 bathrooms. The other loop has 1 bathroom. I haven't been in the other loop, the Firefly loop yet. Site 5. This area here is flat. The pad slopes front to back. And basically your only usable space is where the picnic table and the fire ring are. It slopes down in the back and slopes down on the side. But you got plenty of trees between you and the people over here. Now this campground, it goes down and then up and then around and down and up. So some of these sites are kind of weird the way they sit, especially like our site. I watched a video that was specifically about site 8 and it looked pretty good, but after we got set up and had some neighbors, it was weird. This is site 6. It's long, and the front half of the pad slopes down, and this is like right on the road, but you got trees behind you, trees over there. It's actually a pretty good site, but your picnic table's set up here, so you're like looking right down on site number 8. Site 7, this grassy area here is flat, but then it slopes down, and then your pad slopes front to back on the front, or the half by the street. And where your picnic table is flat. You got a very little bit of grass before it goes downhill. And then your neighbors would be down there. And this is site 8. It's long, it's level. You got some trees here that work as a buffer. You got some trees over there. Here, I'll show you what was weird about it, or what I didn't like about it. Your fire ring and stuff is back here. And we had neighbors last night, and they didn't have a rig. They was just sleeping in hammocks, which is fine. But they were down there. I think it's site 23. But it's like we're looking right down at them, and they're looking right up at us. If they had a rig there where the electric box is, it would pretty much block that half of them, but still where their picnic table is, it's like we got a direct sight fire ring to fire ring. Which I kind of like I like more privacy than that. But this is, again, this is an inside, inside campsite. It's not on the outer edge. We normally pick something on the outer, but on the where you make your reservations, you couldn't really tell what was inside and what was outside. It didn't really show. I mean, it showed the road. I guess you could decipher which one was on the inside, which was on the outside, but yeah, I couldn't do it. So hopefully this video helps somebody. Okay, site 10, it's level. The pad does slope up towards the road a little bit, but it levels out at the bottom. You got this grassy area between you and them, and then basically all you got level is where the picnic table is. The rest of that goes down. Site 9 is a pull through. It's like a half moon. It's a pretty nice site. You got all these trees behind you and nobody really down there like our site. And this is long and level. It's a really good site. Nothing over here till you get up to this next one. All the sites are full hookup, water, sewer, electric, and they seems like most of them have two of the posts for your lanterns or garbage, whatever you want to hang on them. Site 11, that area behind the border drops down into the woods, so basically you just got a little bit of space up there, enough for your picnic table and fire ring, obviously. Here's the other bathroom. Let's do site 12 first and then go to the bathroom. That was site 11. Site 12 slopes front to back. It's long. It might be a handicap spot, I'm not sure. You have to look online. Everything's asphalt where so I imagine this is a handicap spot. And the good thing about some of these, or I don't know, I guess maybe all of them, they where you hook up your sewage, there's also a drain. So, ooh, there's a big old spider in there. There's also a drain, so you can kind of use it as a whatever you want to use it for, depending on who's around you, I guess. To dump your gray water in. I'm sure it's to dump your gray water in and overflow from when you dump your sewage. Okay, this is the other bathroom. Hello. All right. Oh, this one also has a, I didn't realize that when I was in here before. That makes it nice. Handle, a sink with a faucet with the handles. You got 2 push buttons, one for the butt cleaner and one for the upper half of your body. Just like the other one. All right, now you come out. We just did site 12, which is that one. And again, I know these videos are long, but you can just fast forward to get to the site that you want to see. And there's a lake down there. And from what I read, there's not alligators, but there has been alligators occasionally spotted. And if you see one, you're supposed to report it. Site 13 is long, level. Got some dirt over here. Got a cute little spot right there. It's a double wide. Site 13. Right there. Not a bathroom. Nothing really across from you. Woods. And this next site is the pad's a little bit shorter than most of them. And it's pretty heavily sloped, the front half of it, by the road front to back. Site 14, area behind the pad slopes down, and next to your picnic table and stuff also slopes down, and this area here also slopes down. So you just got that flat area and a little bit over here. That's 14. This is 15. This gonna be the Lakeview site. I don't think this was I don't know, I can't remember. I was gonna say I don't think you could reserve this online. I think there was an issue I was just having. But it's the only flat spot is here where your picnic table is. And the sun's starting to creep in, so I hope I stay in frame. Good view of the lake, and there's a nice clearing, so at night you probably see the stars real good. And I noticed last night this place gets really dark at night, so the stars were like really super bright. there wasn't many campers here, so there wasn't like awning lights and trailer lights and all that going on, so it probably enhanced the darkness. Site 17 over here. It's really long and flat. Wow, it's way back there. It's a neat site. You got trees over here and trees over there. And this is site 16. It's pretty long. It's got a nice flat area on the other side. But your neighbor in site 18 is close. Got that. Site 18 is also long and flat. You got the gravel area there is flat, but the on the what would be my left of the picnic table slopes down, and it slopes down in the rear. This also slopes down, but it's all yours. Nobody's over here. Site 18 would be cool, except you're so close to, I think that was 16. There's a little bit of walk to the next site. Is that a pull through? Okay, that's site. What number was that? 17? What? 17. Yeah, 17 is actually a pull through. So you would be facing, well, I guess you could pull it through whichever way you want, really. Do your thing. This is site 19, kind of walking downhill a little bit. And 19 slopes down, then it flattens out, and then it goes up. It's like a half moon. This area is sloped. And that area past your picnic table and fire ring slopes down as well. This is a slight slope. This little grassy area here. And this little walkway to the bathroom. The bathhouse is right there. The last one we went in. It's got pretty much privacy. You don't really have anybody around. There is some kind of road down there. I'm not sure what that is or where it goes to. Walking downhill some more. That looks like site 20. And it's flat where you see gravel in your picnic table. This area is sloped down at where that rock is. That's about a 3-foot drop off where that rock wall is. The pad itself is flat. It does slope pretty drastic on this half of it towards the road. You could probably fit anything in there though. It's pretty long. 21. On this side of the pad slopes down to a little water runoff. The pad slopes front to back. And next to your picnic area, or next to your picnic table is flat, but this slopes up. And behind your picnic table is a slope up. So rain might be an issue on this one. 21. Site 22 is up on this hill. It's the pad is flat. Slopes a little front to back. It's short. Not super short, but shorter than the others. And this is a hilly area. I guess if you're up here, you're looking down on them, depending on how you got it set up. Or they're looking up on you, depending on how they have it set up. That was site 22. We'll do 24 ahead of 23 because it's sooner. It's a shorter pad. The front half of it slopes front to back. This area slopes down. But that area up there, like to my left of the fire ring, is flat and usable. Site 24. This is site 23. It's seriously sloped front to back on this half of the pad. It doesn't fully level out at the bottom, But where your picnic table is and fire ring, that's all flat. All this is flat. All this dirt and grassy area. But you're looking right at us up there in site 8. Site 25 is a pull through. It's like more of a boomerang than a half moon. It levels out up there in the center of it. You got trees and stuff behind you. This area here is fairly flat, but this area over here is sloped down towards them. Site 26. Your fire pit and stuff's kind of pretty close to the road. The pad is pretty flat at the top. Slopes down towards the road. We're right by the bathhouse. This is a pretty nice site. You got a lot of trees buffering you between people, even though you're right here by the bathhouse. But the other bathhouse, it isn't far away. So I think a lot of people down that end are going to use the other bathhouse instead of walking up the hill. Site 27. It's a pull through, kind of a half moon. There's a road back there. I think that road goes to the other campground. And they do have tent sites too. They got like 8 tent sites, primitive tent sites. But this pad, it goes uphill, then it flattens out, and then it goes uphill again. Probably be easiest for something small. This area here is flat. Behind it goes slope down. I don't remember if I got 28 or not. We'll get 28. Pretty sure I got 29. 28 is flat. It's long. Not really much usable space except where your picnic table and fire ring are. And as long as these people put their rig way down there, you're good. All right, I'm gonna stop the video here, and then we're gonna go to the Firefly loop and pick it up, piece it together. Okay, now we're gonna do the second part of our video. We're gonna do the walkthrough of the Firefly loop, but back to the Yellowhammer loop. On site, I think it was 21, that road I was talking about. It's the road that goes to the tent area and the boat ramp. So it's not going to be super busy, especially after the sun goes down. And also the bathrooms. My wife said the first bathroom in the Yellowhammer loop was both sinks had turn handles. The second bathroom, both sinks were push buttons, and each shower in both of them was push buttons. So we're coming up, this is 30 through 52, I believe. Site 30, the camp post. It's long and flat. It's got a little slope to their little grassy area over there. And we just drove through here. All these sites are outer sites on the outside loop. There's no inner loop sites, but they're pretty open. Site 31, it's pretty long and level. You got a gravel area over there, but then it slopes off down. So that part of it's not usable where it goes into the woods. Well, I guess you could use it. And then there's your bathhouse. It's bigger than the one on the Yellowhammer loop, but there's only one. There's only one bathhouse. Site 32, not a super long pad. It's got a little hump in the middle of it. This is pretty flat. And the area past your fire pit is pretty flat, but then it slopes down into a ravine, or what looks like a ravine. This campground, I told you it was really dark here last night, but over here, it's really open up top, so I bet you the stars, you really see them good over here. Where the Yellowhammer loop, you got a canopy of trees over you. You kind of got to peek through. Site 33 is pretty level. This part of the grass is level over here. The pad slopes a little bit towards the road in the front third of it. All this is just woods between you and the other loop already out. The rest of the loop. And these are janitor's closets on the back side of the bathrooms. I don't know why they could have made them showers. I don't know why they need so many closets. Site 34. It slopes front to back. This grassy area is pretty flat. Your grassy area by your fire ring slopes down, and then you're gonna have your neighbors right here. These sites over here, they're like close and open. All this is woods, and it's pretty thick. You can't really see through there. There's no campers over there, but maybe if there's campers over there, you could see that they're actually there. 35. I don't know if I just did that or not. No, this is 34. That's weird. Hold on. This is 34. This one's going to be 35. It slopes a little bit front to back. And on the left of your fire ring slopes down right into your neighbors. Yeah, these numbers are so close, they got me confused. So that's site 36. It's level. The pad slopes a little bit on the front to back. And the level area is for your picnic table and fire ring. The rest slopes down. And still this. 37 is level. It's not super long. You could probably fit anything in there though. Might be tight. But then you got all this, nobody for a while. Your area where the gravel is flat, and then it slopes down. You got trees behind you, trees over here, and your neighbor's way down here. Which I guess if they had a couple tents, they could screw it up, but if they got a rig, it's perfect. It's a good site. 38. Yeah, 38. It's pretty level. It does slope a little front to back, and maybe it's a little twisted side to side up here on the part by the road. It slopes down once where the gravel stops, or right before the gravel stops. All that slopes down. You got a good open area. And good for stars. And it's coming up on site 39. It slopes front to back. Got this on the other side of you. Your neighbors are far away, both neighbors. It's a good private site. It's pretty flat on that side too, where your fire ring is. Hello. I'm going uphill now. Still all this thick woods. I wish I knew more about this loop before I got a campsite in the other one. Site 40 slopes a little front to back. More on the part by the road. That part back there is pretty flat. You're right next to site 41 though, like right next to it. Car's coming. Hi. They're doing a video. Site 40 is long, sloped front to back. It's flat. Where your picnic table is, this half, the front half up here, it's pretty flat all the way up to that tree. Site 42, a little shorter pad. It slopes front to back. It's flat where your picnic table is, and a slight slope right here. Nothing major, or down to that tree, just nothing major. All just woods over here. Site 43, slopes front to back, maybe slightly side to side. The only thing I see with some of these sites back here, they're just too close for me. Although if there were some trees in there, that would be perfect. Or set up a canopy or something with walls. Site 44, I guess like these are right next to each other. 44 is a shorter pad, slopes front to back. And on the other side of your picnic table goes downhill drastically. On this side of the fire ring is okay. Watch out for that stump in the middle of the night. Got a good distance between you and your neighbors. On this side, you're close over there. What was that, 43? 44, you're close to 43. But 45 is pretty far away. This would be good for some kids to play ball or something in, some kind of ball. Not baseball, there ain't, or wiffle ball, maybe badminton or something. So you can see people through there, but it's pretty thick. Site 45 is long, it's level. This area is okay. The rest of that is, you're like right on your neighbor. There's the bathhouse. 46 is flat, long. It's a double wide pad. There's people over there in 45, so I don't want to like be rude. That's 46. 46 is pretty good. I don't know if that's a handicap spot or not. Looks like it might be. And 47 is flat. Let's go in the bathroom and then pick up 47. Now my wife said these are 2 sinks with push buttons, 3 stalls, and a shower with push buttons for the ladies. All right. For the men's, we got push button, 1 urinal, 2 stalls, 1 handicap, 1 regular, and a shower like the other one, but there's not a handicap bench, but they do got the other bench. These are pretty nice. They're all like this. All 3 of them are like this. They're clean too. They keep them clean. Granted, there's not a lot of people here right now, but all 3 bathrooms were clean. Let me pick back up here. I think that was 47. Try to keep my finger out of the way of the lens. 47 is a double pad or a handicap. I don't know how you have to look online to see it's flat, or asphalt. This grassy area here is flat next to 48. The pad slopes a little front to back. Got a lot of level area to play with if you want. Site 49. It's not super long pad, but it's fairly flat, slight slope front to back. And behind the picnic table farthest away from me, all that slopes down. Site 50. Like I said, these sites are just a little close. It's pretty flat, slopes a little front to back. This grassy area is flat. They want all your tires on the asphalt here, your rig and your vehicle. I'm not sure about the gravel, but I thought it said asphalt. That's site 50, and it's flat over here, pretty nice. Site 51 slopes a little front to back. You're getting out here in the open, but again, you got that sky. I don't want to hit the sun. But you got a lot of sky to look at. That's 51, and that's flat over there. The grassy area by your fire ring is flat. 52 is flat where their rig is, and then it slopes down towards the road where their vehicle is. And oh, that's a nice grassy area over there. It's all flat. It's a good site if you don't mind being right out here in the beginning of the loop. All right, that's it. Hope you all got something out of that. I'll piece these two videos together and upload them.